Hey, so you might have heard Netflix just announced that they're putting in a $1 billion production studio here in New Jersey, right around the corner from me. So I figured, why don't you hop in the car with me today? I'll go take you over there to take a look at it. We'll talk about what it means for the area. Hey guys, I'm DJ Tenhove. I've been a realtor here in New Jersey since 2008. My team and I have helped thousands of people just like you buy their first house, upgrade to their dream home, or downsize inside or outside of New Jersey, with hundreds of repeat clients and 5-star reviews to prove it. It's freezing, it's 9 degrees here. It's a Saturday morning, Christmas Eve 2022 here in New Jersey. And we decided, let's do this really casual, not suited up. Let's just go hop in the car and take you over to Fort Monmouth to show you exactly what the facility and the site looks like and why it's such a big deal that Netflix made this big announcement. So first, let's talk about the history of it. Fort Monmouth has been a military base or an army base here in New Jersey since the early 1900s, as early as 1917 when the Army Signal Corps set up there in Little Silver. Now, it operated fully as a military army base until 2005 when BRAC officially shut down the base and closed it, and all the military personnel were moved elsewhere. So at that point, the 3 towns that had ownership in parts of the fort, which are Eatontown, Oceanport, and Tinton Falls, came together and put together a redevelopment group, which is now in charge of approving and putting out to bid the different pieces of property on the fort and determining exactly what piece is going to be used for what purpose. So we sit here now at the end of 2022. A good portion of the fort's been redeveloped already. You have Pulte Homes that's doing new construction. You have a bunch of small businesses that have set up shop in a couple of the buildings. You have the Fort Athletic Center, which is a great basketball and gym facility. So there's a lot of things both already built and things in the works. But the big news this week was Netflix, which was one of the 5 bidders about this big mega parcel, right? So there was 300 acres roughly of big piece of land left over that had not been redeveloped yet. Netflix was one of the 5 bidders early in 2022, and just this week it was announced that they officially won the bid and they released their plans. They are talking about building just under a $1 billion East Coast production hub for Netflix, for television shows, streaming, movies, all of that. And you can imagine what effects that might have on this area. So today, I'm going to take you along, we're going to show you parts of the fort, and we're going to talk about what this actually means, not just to New Jersey, but also just to Monmouth County. All right, well, scratch that. Couldn't feel my face, we couldn't hold the camera. Had to move it back into the studio. All right, so this is what Netflix moving to New Jersey actually means for you. Number 1, increased property values. In the construction of the Netflix facility, they're claiming that they will have 3,500 construction jobs that will be created. And then once it's completed, they will add an additional 1,400 to 2,200 jobs locally at that site. Now, even if most of the people who are going to work there already live here in this area, which isn't going to be the case, think about the extra demand that that new group of people is going to put on the housing market, on top of everyone who's already thinking about moving here or relocating within the county. Specifically, I think there's 2 areas that are going to benefit most from this. The first are properties either on the fort or within biking distance. So you've heard the real estate adage, location, location, location. Well, think about what that means for somebody who's working long hours on set for the ability to bike or walk to work. That's a huge bonus. And when you think about that, there's some projects already underway, like Parker's Creek that Pulte is building over on the eastern portion of the development. You already have Patriot Square in the Tinton Falls section of the property that's just about sold out. You have the Ridge at Sun Eagles that Martelli is building luxury townhouses overlooking the golf course. And then there's portions right next to where the mega parcel where Netflix is going to be that haven't even begun demolition yet, let alone new construction, like Barker Circle. The other area that I think will see the biggest boom is the luxury market, specifically waterfront estates. So as directors and high-level executives and actors start to spend more time here and buy homes here, the waterfront estates along the Navesink and Shrewsbury rivers in Middletown, Rumson, Fairhaven, Little Silver will become prime targets. Not only do these houses afford space and grandeur, but as they are spending more time here and entertaining clients and taking meetings, they provide beautiful estates to do so with. Now, this area is already known for celebrities because we are the birthplace of Bruce Springsteen and John Bon Jovi. Jon Stewart has a place here as well. But we're seeing a lot more celebrities and notable people leave New York City because of some of the crime issues that are happening there. Most notably, Robert De Niro, who's been a lifelong New York advocate, just had his home in Tribeca broken into last week and has claimed that this is it, the last straw. He's finally leaving the city. If you live in the Monmouth County area and you want to take advantage of how Netflix's move can increase your property's value, you're in the right place. Click the link below for more information and learn how the Tenhove Realty Group and I can help you with that move. The second benefit of Netflix moving to New Jersey, an economic boost. Netflix estimates a $4 billion or more direct result economic boost to New Jersey as a result of them building their East Coast production here on Fort Monmouth. That comes in the form of thousands of jobs created from the direct construction and ongoing production once the site is already complete. Then think about all the private sector investments and adjacent businesses that will set up nearby. Digital services, ancillary services to support the studio. All those actors and crew members have to eat somewhere. They have to shop somewhere. Downtown Red Bank with its shops up and down Broad Street should see a direct benefit from this, as should the businesses that line Route 35 and Route 36 in both directions. Yes, this is amazing news for New Jersey, but selfishly, I'm super excited about the fact that there will be a direct impact of all of those dollars being recirculated through the local economy here in Monmouth County, all those mom and pop and independent small businesses that will benefit from this. Number 3, tourism. In addition to 12 sound stages, Netflix claims they're going to build consumer-facing and retail portions on the lot as well. Think about going out to Hollywood and taking a tour of some of the sound stages out there, hoping to catch a glimpse of your favorite movie star or TV star walking the lot. Because Fort Monmouth is so close to New York City, I can see this becoming a popular day trip for New York City tourists. Fort Monmouth has a bunch of new breweries, restaurants, and attractions already in the works that are owned separately from the Netflix parcel. Those businesses, plus the ones in the surrounding Red Bank, Shrewsbury, Eatontown area, will benefit greatly from this. Those tourists coming down from the day won't need a place to stay, but what about the crew and the talent who are only here for a week or a month? That means hotels will need to be built and rental properties will be in high demand. Imagine a big actor or actress that wants a luxurious home to come back to after shooting, or the crew that just needs a place to crash after long days of shooting. Not only will the value of properties near Netflix go up and increase, but so will the demand for rental properties nearby. So wise investors will start to get ahead of that now. That also means the local municipalities will have to reevaluate their rental policies. Towns around here right now are not super friendly to Airbnb and short-term rentals. But as people are only here for weeks or months at a time, the demand for short-term rentals will increase and townships will have to relook at what their certificate of occupancy policies are. If you're looking to invest in properties around Netflix and get ahead of that market, you found the right place. Click the link below for more information and learn how the Tenhove Realty Group and I can help you with that move.